Station acquired. You are listening to Mikey and the Degenerates.
My fellow degenerates, I am Mikey Wilson, and you are listening to Mikey and the Degenerates. We got the camera rolling. Co-train came rolling through today. I got Boner. I got Crown. How we doing today, boys?
Great, Mike. I am doing absolutely fantastic today. Crown, how we doing?
I'm doing great, man. Wilson just cut his finger on something. He's trying to mess around before we even get started here. I don't know what's been going on.
Well, we didn't do a mic check. Well, we kind of did a mic check. You guys were popping a little bit there. I turned everybody down. We got a good show for you guys today. We got like I said, we got the camera rolling. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna be on YouTube or not. I got to find out how to turn the sound off on the camera, how to get the sound from the computer to the camera. It's gonna be a lot of process. I got nothing to do Sunday, so let's give. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot.
I know you got nothing to do Sunday, but you should really be watching Game of Thrones Sunday night.
I'm only 2 seasons in, man.
That's okay. Just rewatch the last episode of season 7. You're good.
Well, I got a couple more. Oh, boys, are we thirsty?
Yeah, I'm always thirsty.
Let's pop them.
Crap, I didn't finish this one yet.
That's why. 1, 2, 3. Enjoy the silence for a second. The downside to having an hour-long pre-show is you got to drink warm beer if you don't reset.
That was poor planning on our part.
Yeah. All right.
My tea is perfectly fine.
Let's. Boys, what did we do this week? How's your week been?
All right, I guess it was very nice outside for most of the week. A little windy though, crazy wind coming in. Don't like that.
Yeah, the wind kind of sucked. We were supposed to get like really, really bad storms the other night, and that didn't happen. So I guess that's a plus. We did get some storms.
That's good for those of us that have been working outside all week.
Yeah, it's a good thing I works inside all, so I got to deal with it.
Yep.
Crownham brought this brand new podcast table over. Now we took our old podcast table. It's going to be a spare. We can go outside on beautiful days like this on the back porch, set up out there. I wanted to use the new podcast table today, and we've been messing around a lot, so I didn't want to just move everything out there. But next time we got a nice day, we're going out to the back porch with the new podcast or the old podcast table because we got the new podcast.
Because we got it like that.
Summer's coming, and I can't fucking wait.
Man, I'm excited for summer. Summer means we'll be able to do our favorable comparables a lot more often.
Because we've been slacking.
We're just scared of the cold.
I think we're like 3 weeks behind. One of these days we'll just do them all. That's all right. We'll figure it out.
All right. Well, today I went and hung out with Jimmy Wheelhouse over at Couts Baseball. Me and him are coaching Couts High School varsity ball. Hit the power button on the box there. Just hold that down for a couple seconds. It'll reset. I was hanging out with Jimmy Wheelhouse today. We were talking about maybe doing an all-star game. For the all-star game, we were talking about maybe having them in-house, doing a 6-man podcast.
Ooh, I like that.
That's
all-star weekend.
I love those guys, though.
Where?
Where?
We do it right here.
Anywhere. Outside. It'll be nice outside.
We do it at
Outside.
Jimmy Wheelhouse's house. He's got a nice studio, too.
We got room.
He does have a nice studio. I don't know if we can fit 6 of us, but he's got a back patio, too, like a porch area, too.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
We'll
Got
bring
a nice
our
yard.
microphones over. We'll bring our interface over. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
He cuts his grass real fancy like
We'll make
it's
it happen,
nice.
Captain.
Yeah,
He's got the striper.
Yeah.
It's weird.
He's got the striper. All right, so let's jump into this episode. March Madness. We did our bracket. The gentleman who won, and his name is I should have looked this up before the podcast. His stage name, we're gonna call it stage name. His stage name is Connor Hogan. He won with 1,410 points. He goes to Arizona State. He is a student at Arizona State. I'm gonna say he's a student because he is messaging me back at like midnight, 12:30, 1 a.m. It's their student times. And
But he's also from the West Coast, so time's a little different there.
the time change is getting to us a little bit, but he's very excited. He messaged me. He wants his hoop. He wants all the goodies. We're gonna get that sent out to you. We're waiting on the sticker. What's up, bud?
What?
We're
Nothing.
Waiting on it. Well, I mean, people can see you now.
Good. You see all the stupid shit that I do.
We're waiting on the sticker. We're gonna get that sent out to you. He sent me his address. He's gonna be on an episode coming up. I think we're gonna do a college baseball playoff look-in for him. He's big into college. He's big into baseball. That's gonna happen right around Chiefs season. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna get him on. But he won. He's excited to get his stuff. How did March Madness go for you, Crown?
Every year, I feel really confident, and for some reason, it doesn't work out in my favor. And I thought I'd learned my lesson about betting on Duke. Still haven't learned my lesson. I know we still got to send this that basket to him, so we're gonna ship it to him. Is that how that's gonna work?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in a big box and mail it over to him.
All right, so
he's gonna get a hoop. He's gonna get a basket. He's gonna get 2 gift cards.
yeah, Connor, if that's your name, bud, you got to pay for shipping,
His
dog.
name is no, he doesn't. I'll take care of it. His name is Connor. I'll look him up on. Oh, I can't. My phone. That's why. Yikes.
Hey, your phone's over there recording us.
Boner. How'd your March Madness go, man?
Not good. After I fell out of first, I
It was real.
You just kept spiraling down.
I
Huh?
He was
didn't pay
real
attention
confident.
because I only filled out one bracket.
I only filled out 1, 2.
No, you fell out. You didn't
3,
even know
4,
you filled out
5.
10. My March, I won a lot of money on March Madness, even though my brackets didn't hit. I outside of Yale costing me a 3-team parlay, I was hitting pretty well, and then I fell off at Texas, but I didn't lose money. I made money this March Madness for sure. I'm sure Kyle Gagliardi did. I'd love to hear about it. Should have kept up on his YouTube channel, but
You're such a slacker.
I got a lot going on, man. I got a lot going on.
Slacker.
Hey, did you get these show notes before midnight tonight?
I actually got them last night, but supposedly they were there a few days ago. But this new phone that I have obviously did not want to update. I don't know. I had it downloaded in there. Everything was in there, but episode 10 notes were not in there. So I had to wing it and figure it all out in 24 hours. Great.
All right. Well, speaking of Kyle Gagliardi, we are part of the OTSN network, the Overtime Sports Network. We're a podcast there. You can find multiple other podcasts there. I've already mentioned Jimmy Wheelhouse at Wheelhouse Baseball Podcast. You have Carl Coffee with Friends. You have AWI, the wrestling podcast. You have Family Divided. They do a week in sports. They're pretty heavy on football, but they do really good stuff over there. You also have You also have the Philadelphia podcast, Section 247. They are very excited about having Bryce Harper over there. And last but not least, don't hate me if I missed one, you have Griffle Talk with T-Walk. Griffle Ball opening day is coming up. Me and Crown are going to be there. Opening day at Bridges. Same thing as last year, bud. We go have a beer. We watch them play wiffle ball.
I like it.
Yeah.
That was a great
Boner, you
time.
want to go?
I'm in.
Opening day, baby.
When was that again?
Not going to drink beer, though.
Hey, J-Rat, I know you ain't listening, so maybe Mikey Kubaki can tweet us because I know J-Rat ain't listening. Let us know when opening day is, man. Actually, go to Griffle Talk with T-Walk. He'll tell you what.
That's a good idea.
Go over to Griffle Talk with T-Walk. Find out when opening day is. He does a lot of stats. They treat it like the MLB. Like, he does breakdowns of everything. He does live in-game. Help me out.
Scenarios?
Whatever.
I don't know. Play-ins? I don't know what the word you're looking for.
Play-by-play. He does live play-by-play for games. Griffle Ball they take it seriously over there.
Oh, yeah.
They just we went to their live draft. We were all at their live draft. They Jimmy Wheelhouse got a first-round draft pick.
First
Their
overall.
First overall draft pick, baby.
He was pretty happy about that.
Yes, he was.
Pretty
Titanic
happy
swim
about
team.
his team, yeah.
Should have seen
Titanic
his
swim
cheesy-ass smile in the picture. It was pretty good.
But let's so that we are part of Overtime Sports Network. You can find them on Twitter @_OTSN. You can find them on interwebs, otsportsnetwork.com. I've been slacking on my blogs, but there are plenty of other people blogging. Masters is this weekend. You can find Masters were yesterday because this comes out Monday. There's people blogging about golf. There's people blogging about sports. There's resident Wheelhouse member J-Rat is blogging about the White Sox. You've been keeping up with his blogs.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Oh, I love it.
Love his insights. AWI Pod is blogging about wrestling. He just released his top. He just ordered WrestleManias from least favorite to favorite. He's going to add in this past WrestleMania. We're going to see what happens. His stuff's really good. I'm a big wrestling fan. OTSN. We got next. Hey, Margie. Speaking of next, we're going to move on to the Get to Know Us segment.
Look at that face.
All right, this is the Get to Know Us segment. So what we're going to do here is we are going to ask the boys, if you're in a bar, you walk into a bar, unknowingly, you walk into a bar, It's karaoke bar. It's karaoke night, boys. You got a couple beers. You're feeling good. What is your go-to song?
I think the one. I mean, I've only done karaoke once in my life, and it was a Chris Young song, "Lonely Eyes." But I think if I was to choose a different song, it'd probably be Garth Brooks' "Thunder Rolls" because I feel like everyone could get into that song.
Oh yeah, that's a good karaoke song.
Yeah,
Banger.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a little slower, but whatever, dude. Everyone knows it.
Yeah, once it gets going, it gets going.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
There's a thunder
Do you do the extra verse at the end?
I don't have it off the top of my head. So if you
I mean,
ask
you don't
me
need
to-
it off the top of your head. It's karaoke.
if
guys.
it's there, I'll do it for sure.
you do the you do the extended version.
Yeah. That's probably the one verse I don't have memorized because I haven't heard it enough times because you don't hear it that often.
Boner, you got a song, bud?
Yeah, "Where the Sun Sets" by Ryan Caravio.
I've never heard that song.
I don't
that a
doubt
real
that.
song?
It's a very real song. It's a very real song. It's
I'm gonna have to listen to it after this
a
podcast.
very real song.
I'm gonna have to listen to it. What about you, Red? You got one?
Shit.
I don't know what the name of the song is, but it's Gladys. Oh my god! So Julie gets me all the time with that. We're riding in the car. She puts that song on. She tweets me. I try to do the.
What's the name of the song?
I have no idea what the name of that song is. My karaoke song though is
Backstreet Boys.
No, it's Gladys Knight, guys. It's
In Sync. Bye bye bye.
No, stop, man. You're messing me up. I can't think when you talk like that. No, Gladys Knight, she sings, at first I was afraid. I was petrified.
It's a good song.
Standing here without you by my side. I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. I grew strong. I know how to move along, and now you're back from outer space. And I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have stayed as that stupid lock. I should have took your stupid key.
Okay, we're done here.
Oh man, I was just gonna let him go.
No, we're done here. We're done. Oh, fucking.
I'm glad we got
hours ago.
that. I'm glad we got that on video. That's great. Glad we got, everyone got to see that.
I forgot about that.
Everyone's gonna get to see what just happened.
All right, so the second part of the Get to Know Us segment is so we wanted to stick with singing here. If somebody had a gun to your head, what song would you be able to sing every lyric to? So if he was literally like sing me a song every lyric and you don't get any music to the background, would you be able to do any of them?
Oh man, I don't know if I could sing the lyric to every song.
I got a really good one.
I don't know. I gotta sit here and think about it. What about you, Boner?
Tequila. There's no way.
If I had the song start, I could probably pick it up, but just off the top of my head with a gun to my head, nah, probably not.
I'd probably just try to fight the guy.
What do you want, man? What do you want?
I got a really good cop out here. 7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball.
Oh man. I guess he's not wrong.
It's not a song. It's a tune.
I mean, yeah.
More of a jingle.
Yeah.
Really.
I can't think of one off the top of my head. There's no way I could sing a whole song without the beat.
All right, so that brings us to the that was the Get to Know Us segment. That brings us to NBA talk. This is where Boner and Crown are going to take over. I'm kind of going to sit back, just put my 2 cents in here and there. Got a couple questions, got a trivia segment coming up. They're going to take over. We are going to lead into NBA talk.
Oh boy, well, that's gonna break some eardrums there. I think.
That popped for sure.
I backed up a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know if it helps.
Still pretty loud.
All right, so the East playoff picture, we're looking like running it down with the games we got going here, though.
But first, with the East, let's not forget that we finally have an East playoff without LeBron. For the first time since 2010, LeBron will not be a team not led by LeBron will be controlling the East, and for the first time since 2005, LeBron will not be in the playoffs. So this is
that's great.
This
news,
is a new year,
actually.
man.
I mean, terrible news, but I got some weird stats for
This
you
is
in
a
a
new
little
year right
bit,
here.
Crown. I got some weird stats.
What you got? How's that East running?
Pretty good, actually. You got the Bucks Pistons. They play tomorrow, 1-8. Celtics Pacers 4-5. They play tomorrow at noon. 76ers Nets on right now, actually. It's 67-63 at third with 8.5 left.
Brooklyn's up.
Brooklyn is definitely up. And I kind of want Brooklyn to win that series, dude. I don't like Embiid that much. He's talked a lot of shit for somebody that hasn't won a goddamn thing. So, know your role. Once you start winning stuff, then you can come talk shit, but...
He's confident, though. He backs it up. He backs up his own game, I guess. Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, but, I mean, Raptors Magic, I think the Raptors going to take that one in 4 for sure. Magic even...
I don't even know how they made it to the playoffs. I don't think they're going to win a game.
Pistons made it. Detroit.
Yeah, and actually, Blake Griffin is doubtful. Or, I don't know if he's doubtful.
Fucked.
They're unsure if he's going to play still either way because of a sore knee.
That's not good. All they got's Drummond at that point. And he's old, man. He can't guard Mutombo. I could do Tumbo. Giannis.
Greek freak.
Greek freak, man.
Giannis.
Wait a minute. Are you guys saying the Raptors are going to take the Magic in 4?
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably, yeah.
I got exact odds on my bookie. Raptors win 4-0 is plus 300.
Oh, it's a good wager there.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I know you will. Are you actually betting on it right now? Oh, that a boy.
2 seed and 7 seed. So I just get a little insight here. Crown, how the playoff picture looking over there in the old West there?
So you got the Warriors, 1 seed. Obviously, it's the Warriors. They got home court advantage. They had the best record. But they only got the home court advantage in the West. So if they make it to the finals, and if they happen to play the Bucks will have the home court advantage because they have the best record in the league. If they stay healthy, they'll be fine. The one thing about the Warriors I think that stuck out a little bit was they had 8 games this season where they lost by 20. That's a lot by a team to try to win. I think the most by a team that won the championship was 6. 6 games they've lost by 20 in the regular season.
Interesting.
I think the Warriors are getting bored with the regular season.
Well, yeah, it's because they know they're going to make the playoffs.
They're going to make playoffs either way.
Get this 80 games over with.
So we'll see how that goes. The Clippers, they're playing the Clippers. They might get a game out of it. I don't think. I mean, they're pretty good, I guess, in clutch time. They did come back from a 28-point deficit against the Celtics in the season, which is pretty good. And we'll see how they stack up against that all-star lineup of the Warriors, though. You got Nuggets and Spurs. Denver came out of nowhere. They didn't make playoffs last year. They lost a win-or-go-home game against the Timberwolves, and they went home. And now they're the 2 seed.
Big change.
Big change,
Big change. Coach of the year.
Couldn't believe that. They tied a franchise record with 54 wins. NBA best with a 34-7 record at home. So they're a team to watch out for. I think if they they make it to play the Warriors, they're going to give them a run for the money. So
yeah, that'll be a good one.
And then they play the Spurs, and obviously you got the experience sitting over there with coaching and not all the players. They did have to get they had to maneuver. I think all the stars were new this year, like all 5.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously they got a whole new scheme going on.
Everybody's 50 years old, man. Got to get rid of them at some point.
They got, I think, Popovich has 5 rings?
4 or 5.
I think he's got 5 rings, and I think the coach for the Nuggets has a wedding ring. That's about all he's got going on there. So he's got something going on, I guess.
Oh, shit.
They got Aldridge. We'll see. I don't know, man. Well, I'm not sure what's going on with them. But who else over there? What did you name all the teams in the East there, or just a few?
No, I did all
Hey,
man, you did that so quick.
What's the other 1 and 7? Is it Clippers Warriors?
2-7.
Clippers Warriors is 2-7.
What's
your
1-8? 1-8's Bucks Pistons over here.
Yeah.
Warriors Clippers.
Are they gonna sweep too? Bucks Pistons.
2-7 is
1-8 or Bucks.
Bucks Pistons.
Are the Bucks gonna sweep the Pistons?
Yeah, absolutely.
2-7 is Denver and Spurs. I literally just stopped talking about that.
Dude, I'm betting over here.
Gosh, this guy ain't even paying attention to what I'm saying.
It's crazy, man. Anyway,
you got 3-6. You got Portland versus OKC, which should be a fun series. I think Damian Lillard is very underrated, so they have a good chance of taking that. What do they? I don't even know how they stole the 3 seed from Houston. Like it had to be the perfect storm because like they had to win. I think the Timberwolves had to win or something like that.
Some
Houston
other
had to
team
lose.
Like a 5-game thing, yeah.
So they stole that from under from
accident.
Houston's nose.
Got an easier series though.
Oh yeah. So, but I mean, easier. They're playing OKC.
I mean,
They don't have a good history in the playoffs,
not at all.
but you do got 2 of my favorite like
Scorers.
not even scorers, but the way they play the game, they're just so emotional. They play with so much heart.
And passion, right?
They love it, man.
Love it.
I love watching both Westbrook and Paul George play. They're not the greatest defensively, but so actually a lot of their games you might want to look at betting the over because the defense there is not too great.
Lack thereof.
They did come off a big win against Houston. Paul George drained that 3. Was it at the buzzer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Oh, dude, he was fucking feeling it. I think there was like 0.8 seconds left on the clock or something.
Oh, yeah.
But he fucking drilled that shit.
It was a heartbreaker for Houston, but I don't really care.
Fuck Houston.
I'm not a huge Harden fan. So you got to watch. You got to watch those 2. They could put up 70, 80 points combined, easy.
Quick.
You got the Rockets versus Jazz, which is 4-5. Obviously, you got James Harden, who's at the running for an MVP. He could put up 40 points. Not 40. I'm sorry, 50 points. He's done that how many times this year? 8.
8 or 9. I think I've seen it this morning.
I think their biggest question is if Chris Paul can stay healthy, because has he ever stayed healthy in a playoff series?
Or like ever in his career.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna tear his like hamstring or something.
First series, he's done.
Like first ball dribble, he's gonna be, I broke my finger.
So, and let's not forget they did have that 7-game loss last year. So that in the conference finals to who was that? The champions, the Warriors. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. That's probably sleeping in the back of their heads. So they're trying for some redemption.
Yeah, they got some kind of demons inside of them that they're trying to pent up and let rage out. Jimmy
Right.
Butler is feeling it right now, dude. He is crushing this
Hey,
game. He's got like 30-something points.
He's trying to bring them back. He's got 30-some points, so they're still losing. Kind of like James Harden, I'm talking about right now, who's fucking scored 50 points and they still lose.
Can't get no fucking help, right? Poor fucking guy.
How many points does Philadelphia have right now?
69. Oh shit.
That's perfect.
Speaking of weird numbers and shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, so they playing the Jazz. Jazz are young. They got Mitchell, who's just is fantastic. He's been fantastic since he came.
Oh yeah. He got screwed out Rookie of the Year, by the way.
Yeah,
Because old boy wasn't a rookie.
that's gonna happen. Someone's gonna get screwed this year when we get to that. So one of the 2 is gonna get screwed. They also got Ricky Rubio, who's a pretty solid player, but he's questionable.
He's a very pure point guard, man.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him a lot.
They do got Rudy Gobert, who's fantastic.
He got snubbed in the All-Star. That's the guy that was crying that you
Yeah.
were talking about.
Yeah.
And then one rookie they have is Grayson Allen, who hasn't really done much this year. You hadn't heard much about him. Obviously, he was a big thing in Duke when he was playing for Duke last year. But he did just put up 40 points, I think, on the last night they played, Tuesday or Wednesday night.
He's just got such a big fucking mouth, man.
Yeah.
He couldn't back it up from what he was bringing from college, you know?
No. So, I mean, it's going to be fun to watch. I understand the West is always like, Warriors, but...
Yeah, but it's crazy this year. I mean,
Yeah.
look like you said, Denver, out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, didn't make the playoffs, now they're 2 seed.
Now they're in contention for the best team in the West. I don't... the NBA is weird, man. I don't know, but...
I'm more excited about... I understand they're excited, but the East is actually, without LeBron... It's a whole new ball game.
Funny you mentioned something about LeBron again. This is the first time since the NBA-ABA merger in 76-77 that the playoffs won't feature Kareem, Shaq, Michael Jordan, or LeBron James.
Yikes. What was that, 40 years?
End of an era, 76-77. And teams in the East all on win streaks besides the Bucks going into the playoffs.
Ooh.
So they don't have that momentum. They only lost 1 game, but everybody else is on like a 1-2 game win streak.
Yeah, but Giannis sat towards the end, right?
Yeah. I mean, let's I'm going to bring this up right now. Fucking
How did he know that?
let's bring
Look at me.
let's bring the NBA season down to 72 games already. This 82 game shit. Nah, dude. Everybody sits. Look at all the stars. All the stars only got 72 games
Yeah,
played on
and
most
then you got fans like us paying for games, and then our favorite player aren't even
Exactly. So
How
just
many games you go to this year?
bring it down to
playing. Fans like us pay for games.
seven.
We're all fans. Piss off.
Although, speaking of pissing off, 7 players started all 82 games this season.
Not sure how that title's pissing off, but
Bradley Beal is one of them. Kemba Walker, Reggie Jackson, Tobias Harris, P.J. Tucker, Buddy Hield, and Joe Ingles all started all 82 games this season. Not one injury, all just straight through.
that's good, man. That
No,
like a lot of upper management will look into that too when
That's
they think
crazy,
about picking
right?
up a player.
That's super crazy.
Consistency and then just playing.
Also, this year has been absolutely crazy in the NBA, but this is the most three-pointers made in a single season with 27,955. Guess who's in the lead? Guess who's first?
Warriors?
No, like just a player.
Player.
Oh, player.
Pay attention.
James Harden.
It's Harden. Guess who's in second?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. And third is
Dude, I'm so good at this trivia. I can't wait.
Paul George. Oh shit! But also, first time in history, every team averaged over 100 points per game. Every team in the
I didn't know that.
league. First year this ever happened.
Even the Bulls average 100.
The Suns.
The Suns. All they got is Devin
100.
Booker.
Yeah, but the game changed. It's hit threes now.
Oh yeah,
It's all
It's
threes.
get out of the paint, hit threes.
yeah. That we're gonna get on that because I can't wait to talk about it a little bit.
Now, did you see the players take the Player Association poll or whatever it is, the 120-ish?
Yeah, 20-ish players. Yeah.
Because I've seen 122, I've seen 125, 130, but I'm just 120-ish. But they rated the most overrated players are Russell Westbrook and Draymond Green. How the fuck is Russell Westbrook
All
overrated?
right, so I understand people's frustration with Westbrook
It's
being
hate.
overrated. They just don't like him.
They hate
They
him
don't like how
'cause they're not
passionate
on
he is.
his
They don't
team.
like his attitude. Like that's why they think he's overrated. But you have a person who's literally averaged a triple double in 3 straight seasons, who put up a 20-20-20 game. The kid plays. I'm not the kid. I guess he's younger than me, but he plays great.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah, like I understand he's not as much of a scorer as he was the first year he averaged a triple double. Like I think his points are down like almost 10 points per game.
Yep.
But he's still averaging a triple double, so what does it matter if you're putting up 20 plus points, averaging 10 plus assists and 10 plus rebounds? Who
Yeah,
cares?
Exactly. The only thing that fluctuated was his points. I mean, the first year was 31 points. The next last year was 25, and this year it's 23. But I mean, his assists and rebounds are exactly the same all the way down, pretty
Yeah.
much decimals.
I think if you think Russ is overrated, you're just a hater. If you think Draymond's overrated, I firmly agree with you.
100% agree. He is a no stat fucking all star.
He
is
averages about
trash.
7 points a game. The only plus side to his entire game is his defense.
Yes,
The
he's
only plus side.
he's a very passionate defender, averaging 9 points and 6 rebounds and 5 assists a game.
No, it's terrible. And he makes the
That's his
All-Star
career.
team. He makes an All-Star team.
That's his career.
He made it this year, right?
Yeah.
That's insane.
No, last year. I don't think he
He didn't make it this year?
I don't
Good.
think he made it this year.
So
Last year.
I'm not a huge fan of how he's talked up so much when it comes to the Warriors, but I will applaud him on his defense.
Yeah,
That's-
100%.
That's
He's
about all I got.
lockdown, but he's not an all-star. Not an all-star at all. So you wanna talk about the MVP a little bit, or you wanna go to Rookie of the Year?
Ooh, which one we want to do first?
It's your show, boys. Take it over.
Shit, man.
Let's go Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year. All right. Who's your Rookie of the Year? I want to ask my brother this first.
yeah.
Actually, Mike, who's your Rookie of the Year? Luka or Trey?
What's Lucas for a full name?
Luka Doncic.
Doncic.
Trey Young.
Why? Is it because of his name?
No, because I know I'm not.
It
that I
seemed
know
like
who
it was
he is.
because of his name.
Well, I didn't know who Luca was.
I'll give
It's
you
a weird.
some-
It's weird. DONCIC, right? It's
CIC, yeah.
It's weird.
He's from
I just wanted to make sure.
Slovenia.
I don't fucking dude. I'm not the basketball guy. I just wanted to make sure we were talking about the same person.
All right, let me give you some numbers, and then you see if you change your mind.
All right, here, do this.
Please
just give me numbers. Don't give me the names.
Okay. This guy, 21 points. This is season averages, obviously. 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 43% field goal, and his record in the games he played was 28-44. Other guy, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 41% from the field goal, and his team record in the games he played in was 29-52.
Player one.
Luca.
Fuck me. You want another beer?
No, I'm good. I still got to have this one.
But like, I don't think it's. Everybody keeps saying it's a little unfair that Luka's being in the rookie of the year conversation, but he is a rookie in the NBA, but he's been a pro since he was 13 years old.
He started the season at 19 years old.
Here's the deal.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
That's how every voting should go. What you just did to me.
Don't tell me your name.
Don't put a name on there. Give me stats. I call him player 1. Give me stats and call him player 2. And then you should be able to vote MVP, rookie of the year, player of the year, comeback player, whatever the case may be. It should be a blind vote based on stats, not names.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the only. So Luka's the only rookie, well, the first rookie since Oscar Robinson to average over 20 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists in a game since Robinson. So the kid is he had 8 triple doubles, which is the most by a rookie
Ever.
behind, and that's the third most. I'm sorry, not the most. It's the third most.
Ever.
Behind Robertson and Ben Simmons, who obviously had more last year.
Ben Simmons is not a rookie last year.
How do you qualify as a rookie in the NBA? Is it
It's your first year you play.
First year.
Because Blake Griffin,
first year you played? Period. You play
Yeah.
one game, you lose your rookie status for next year.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, I don't know how they do it.
That's what I'm at.
Because Blake Griffin and Ben Simmons were injured before the season started. I'm pretty sure
They started in the preseason, and I don't think they got to play an actual
yeah,
season.
and then they sat out, and then the next year was their rookie season, which is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I hate that because that's how Blake Griffin won his rookie of the year, and Ben Simmons last year screwed out Donovan Mitchell. But anyway,
I think Luka he's way more efficient. Like
he's a team player.
Yeah, he's way more efficient. Trae Young, don't get me wrong, he's had some clutch games this year where he's hit some threes at the end of the game. I'll never forget that 4 overtime game against the Bulls.
Late start though.
Yeah, the first half of the season, Trae Young was nowhere to be found. Like it was all Luka, and then after the All-Star break, Trae Young just came out of nowhere, and it makes for a good, I guess, a good running competition for the Rookie of the Year because Luka just had it outright up until Trae came up after the All-Star break. It's Luka. That's all everyone talked about.
That's all everyone
And
wants to talk
I think Trae Young is just in too much of a hole to try to dig himself out of. Like Luka's my Rookie of the Year. Trae Young, he played well the second half, but I'm sorry, someone's going to get snubbed here, and it's going to be you, bud.
Yeah, it's got to be Trae. I'm sorry, man. But did you know that? With one game remaining in the season, Luka and Trae had the same exact point total, but Luka had 8 games played less than Trae Young.
So yeah,
he ended up beating him total, Trae Young, because Luka didn't play his last game. I think he sat out the whole thing, or he didn't score at all, or something. But he didn't score very many points if he did at all.
If Luka doesn't win Rookie of the Year, I will do something stupid like punch myself. I don't know. I'm just not excited about it.
I'll probably just not be happy about it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be happy, man.
Did you also know that those two, Luka was the 3rd pick in the draft, Trae Young was the 5th. Luka got picked up by the Hawks, and Trae Young got picked up by the Mavericks, and they traded each other. And now they're competing for Rookie of the Year.
Right. And so, honestly, I think both teams sit in a very good position.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they both have great young players that can be a big name in the game. But for the Rookie of the Year talk, Luka's Rookie of the Year.
Luka all day. I have to go with him. I'm sorry. The numbers don't lie, but...
They both kind of lack a little on defense, which they can improve on, but they're both really young, so that's okay.
Very, very young. Luka's 19.
Trae's almost too small to play defense against these guys, right?
That's why he perfected the floater.
Yeah.
That's his thing. He doesn't play defense. He's a scorer, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's too small to even block a shot.
Yeah, he's like Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Too damn small, but
Just try to get steals out of it.
I kind of like it.
If you're down to your level, go get it.
Play the lane, man.
It's true.
But I jumped a little bit on my player poll thing after the overrated. We jumped to Rookie of the Year, but there was 5 or 6 more here. The most underrated player
Damian Lillard
was Drew Holiday. 21 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 47% field goal, 77 from the free throw line. Nobody ever talks about him.
Nope.
Nobody ever talks about him. Best ball handler. You guys want to take a stab at this?
Who's underrated?
But no, just the best ball handler.
Damian
in the league.
Lillard.
Really? Interesting.
Kyrie.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
Kyrie. Everybody voted Kyrie. This one's actually pretty funny. KD's next team. They made the players vote on KD's next team.
Ooh. Can I take a guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Knicks.
Yeah. They got the most money and the best chance to get Zion. Well, I don't know if they have the best chance to get Zion, but
he's going to make his decision after that draft, 100%.
Yeah.
So
I would.
which is, yeah.
The most trash talk, Draymond.
Oh yeah.
Go figure.
Embiid's got to be right behind him.
Yeah, and the MVP, Harden. Everybody voted Harden.
Okay, so we're gonna get on this MVP subject
In a minute.
In
a minute. There's a few more things we got.
Wilson's gonna sit here and pretend this mic is Harden's penis, and he's just gonna fucking lose his shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, they voted for the GOAT, and everybody picked MJ. Not who you would want to fight would be James Johnson from the Heat.
Ooh, I seen that.
He's fucking mean.
I didn't know he was a scrapper like that.
I
Just a
didn't
mean
either.
Individual.
Next guy in line, Steven Adams, though, the guy from OKC.
Yeah, he's just a big dude.
Yeah, he's just
I wouldn't
giant.
mess with
He's
him.
got a lot of hair and shit.
Oh,
It just scares the fuck out.
You just like the hair, don't you?
Yeah, it scared me. Scared me.
Just
But
flows like yours.
We can jump to this MVP thing if you want to take over here, Crown.
This MVP thing is going to drive me nuts because I understand that one of these guys are going to win and one of these guys is going to lose, and I don't really care about anybody else besides Giannis and Harden. Paul George is not going to win. Anybody else who's in the name is not going to win. Giannis is going to win, and if Harden wins, I'm going to lose. You can shake your head all you want because you're going to love the beard. No, I hate it. It's stupid. So he's my personal favorite, obviously, is Giannis, not Harden. The man's 24 years old. He's by far the best big man the league has seen in a decade at least.
Since
And
Shaq.
he's not even like your natural big man that you think of. He's scored more points in the paint since, I don't freaking know.
I seen a stat earlier. I can't remember the exact number, but I remember it was absolutely
It's like,
ridiculous.
if you put a shot up in the paint and it goes in, how many points is it worth?
2.
Okay, if you put a point up behind the arc and it goes
Hold
in,
on.
how many points is it worth?
3.
Okay,
So he is...
I'm just asking questions here. I don't know.
He's a top 3 scorer. So he's on the top. He's a third.
So he's third. So he
Third
lost
best
to two
scorer.
people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scorer.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, and that's not efficient. Like he's not even a 3-point shooter.
No, I'm just asking questions.
So
man.
you're a top scorer and you don't even shoot threes in a 3-point era.
I'm just asking questions. That's all. You know how they get heated. I'm just asking questions.
If you look at all the top scorers, you're all going to see a bunch of 3-point shooters. But then you're going to see Giannis, who's third, be right behind probably Harden and Steph. I don't know who's the second one. Paul George.
Right behind who?
Probably.
Paul George.
Wait, right behind who?
The 2 shooters.
Who?
It's PG.
Steph. Paul Harden. I mean, Paul Harden.
You got him all kinds
James
of fucked up.
Harden. No, it doesn't matter. Like
That sounds like it matters.
No, it's points. Who cares about points? We're talking about MVP. We're not talking about scoring record. Like Harden's going to win the scoring record. Like
And?
I get that.
And?
He's not going to win the MVP.
Okay.
I'll bet you right now.
I'll put money on. I don't care.
That's okay because you're 0-3 on MVP bets right now, and I beat you every time. So go ahead.
I'm putting money
Take
on.
this
Okay.
bet. All right.
What do you want to do? Dinner? I'll buy you dinner.
Dinner.
All right.
I'm in. I'm taking him to a steakhouse.
That's fine.
Actually, he's taking me to a steakhouse.
What's on Calumet over there?
What?
What's on Calumet over
No,
there?
we're not going. No, we're going to a nice steakhouse.
No, come on. Like a fucking Longhorn or something.
That's fair. We'll go to like Texas Roadhouse or
All right.
something. I can eat as many rolls as I want there. So it's gonna be great.
After
He's gonna win MVP.
You're right. I am going to win MVP.
No. Damn it. Okay. So Giannis's stats practically mirror Shaq's MVP season back in '99, 2000, and Kareem's stats back in 75, 76. If you look at all their stats next to each other, they are almost all identical in every category. So I just there's no shot that he's not going to win. Not only does he score, he's a great defender. You should see him. Like people don't score on him in the paint. He blocks shots. Where's Harden in that? Does he block shots?
What's a defense?
Does Harden block shots?
Yeah.
No, he puts up 100 points a game.
No, he doesn't. He had a run of 50 points. Don't get me wrong. That's very impressive. I'm not going to take anything away from that. And he had the highest.
Sounds like you're taking it away.
No, I told you this isn't a scoring title. We're talking MVP.
Yeah, I know.
You got to do everything. You are the most valuable player in the league. Not even just on the team.
All right, let me ask you this. How do you win a game?
You score points, more points than the other team.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
What's their record compared to the Milwaukee's?
I'm just asking a question, man.
So they didn't win more games than Milwaukee did,
All
did they?
I'm doing is asking a question.
Oh, they didn't win more games than
All
Milwaukee.
I'm doing is asking a question.
I'm not even going to base it off records either. You can't base it off records because obviously Westbrook won that year that Harden didn't, and Westbrook's, I think their team record is worse. But, I mean,
You can argue that Harden got snubbed every year.
Yeah, he's not going to win back-to-back. He's trying to do it for, what is it, the 12th time, I think, in history he's trying to win back-to-back. It's not going to happen. Giannis is going to win. I don't care who the NBA players vote for. They're all fucking crazy.
I think Harden gets snubbed every year.
Like,
I mean, this year's fucking close, dude. I'm not gonna lie, but Harden played 6 more games than Giannis. But
he gets more televised games, too.
The only thing that really stands out to me, dude, is like Giannis. Giannis is averaging a double-double for the season. His player efficiency rating is 0.3 higher than James Harden's, and his field goal percentage is 13 points higher. But I mean, Harden scored what? Fuck, dude, 9 more point, 8, 9, almost 10 more points per game.
9 more points per game is what it was.
That's crazy.
So so he's a better scorer. That's fine. He's not a better defender. He's not going. Giannis is up for. He could. I'm not going to say he's going to do it. He could potentially win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved Player of the Year.
No shot. He's making Most Improved Player.
He's in the triple crown.
He could potentially win all 3 of those.
We're watching the guy that's going to ruin the Most Improved. That's D'Angelo Russell. That kid's came
He's probably
out this year.
That's fair.
Bro.
I'll give you that.
He came out this year.
No, I mean, and also he's playing on a team with no one who is his equal. Like, I understand nobody else on Giannis. I understand that nobody else on the Rockets are going to score that many points, but he's got other players that score a lot of points. This is not to belittle, what is his name, Middleton?
Yeah, don't sleep on Chris Middleton, my guy.
So
or Eric Bledsoe.
They're good players, but they're not. Giannis is a freak.
They know their role.
Yeah. Harden just scores.
Everybody knows their role.
He's just going to step back, and he's going to shoot it, and he's going to score. Cool. You didn't win more games.
And he's going to what?
He's going to score.
Oh, okay.
And
how do you win games?
They're still going to lose more games.
How do you win games?
You got to score more than the other team.
That's all I wanted to know.
But you're still going to lose.
Yeah, I'm just asking a question.
How many more games did Milwaukee win? Like 10? 10 more games than them, probably, at least. They got, 60-something wins. So, I don't know.
I don't know the answer to that.
That is my rant, because, well, not even my rant, that's my pick. Giannis is going to win. I don't care. Harden had 32 straight games with 30-plus points, which is obviously fantastic. I'll give him that. I'll talk him up a little bit, but he's not going to win anything else. I don't care. And Harden did also score 30-plus points against every other team in the league. I'll give you that, too. But those are stats that not going to factor into the MVP.
There's just something about James Harden that the people love to watch, dude.
He just loves to watch his beard.
I don't know what it is, but everybody loves Harden. Everybody does. Everybody. Any kind of vote, like this poll, everybody always chooses Harden, dude. Harden's always at the top of every fucking list.
It makes no sense. I told you.
He's just good, dude. He's just a natural fucking scorer.
He's a natural scorer. Congratulations.
He loves that shit.
Where's your rebounds? Where's everything else? Defensive. What's your defensive rating? I don't understand. Your team's not winning because you put up. Your team's not winning because you put up 50 points. Your team's still losing when you put up 50 points. What are you doing there?
I think he was the only person to lose three or four games when he scored 50 or more points with 10 rebounds or 10 assists in a season or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. I was like, that's whack. But your team is dog shit.
Yeah.
You are carrying the fuck out of that team, bro. The only reason that Houston's in there is because of James Harden.
Which is fine. So he's the most valuable player on that team, not in the league. I don't think he's going to win. So
he's
not taking anything away from him. He's obviously fantastic.
How heated did Crown get right there?
Bruh.
He was pretty mad.
I hate how people talk up Harden so much.
And
that's all he does is score. Congratulations.
I think Trae Young's going to be the next James Harden. He don't play defense.
Just a natural scorer, yeah.
He doesn't play defense.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. So that is my MVP. Boner, what you got anything good over there? Because I fucking just went off a little bit.
On the MVP thing? Yeah. Nah, dude, I was letting you go, man. I was
looking forward to talk about that.
I want Harden to win, dude, because I love James Harden. I've always loved James Harden ever since he was drafted by OKC in 2012 or 2013 or something. I've always loved him. $6 million a year, and then we fucking traded him away. Still pisses me off to this day, but I from the numbers perspective, Giannis is going to win the MVP.
Yeah, in every category, he's just better. He's
from what
I understand.
From what I've seen, I tried. I dug so deep in just to find shit that Harden has done better than Giannis, and the only thing he's done better is score.
Harden's defense has gotten better since the previous years.
I tried so hard,
but
I love him so much.
You still can't do it.
He's so fucking good, dude. Giannis is just he was my fucking size when he came into the league, and now he looks like my fucking father.
He's put on so much muscle.
He's just giant. He knows how to use it, though, unlike some people we know, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, unlike some people.
Looking at me, cuz?
Well, I was like...
Yeah, I did that too.
Look at me,
I did that too. I thought you were looking at me. I was like, piss off, man.
Piss off, Ghost.
I wish I had the knowledge now that I had back then. It would have been.
Me too, man. I would have started doing drugs way earlier.
Me and Tucker ended our practice today with 2 kids in the cage, and we said if me and Tuck can have a higher exit velo than those 2, they have to run laps, and they took the challenge, and they got smoked.
Yeah, shocker.
Wow, a bunch of grown ass men picking on like 16-year-old kids.
they started it. They started it.
Hey, man. I mean, when you're a kid, you want to kind of show up your coach. You think your coach is
I always did
washed
show
up.
my coach. My coach was like old, fat, and bald all the time.
Hey, who exit velo? Who had a higher exit velo between me and Tuck?
Tuck.
Not by much.
I would choose
yeah.
Tuck in every baseball category over you.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do. Choose anybody over you in baseball categories.
Tuck's pretty much the only guy. You guys want to move on to trivia or better fade?
Whatever, you're the host.
Let's do some trivia, man.
I kind of want to move on to better fade
All right.
just because of the first one.
All right, let's
After
go.
his MVP rant.
We'll better fade first. Let's go.
All right, better fade. James Harden will win back-to-back MVPs.
I'm
Crown
fading, 100%. If you weren't listening for the past 20 minutes, I'm fading it.
Go ahead, Mike.
Bet for sure. He's back-to-back.
You're only betting because it's actually a good bet to make,
I'm gonna fade it.
not because you think he's going to win.
You can fade it all you want if you want to lose.
Fade.
That's fine. As long as he's not giving he's giving Giannis kiss of death, not me. Steph Curry will finish his career with the Warriors. Go ahead, Crown.
I'm going to bet that. Yeah, he's going to stay there.
Bet it up.
Fade.
No
Ooh.
shit, huh?
I'm gonna fade just because if KD leaves, another guy leave. If Boogie leaves,
Boogie's leaving. He's not coming back.
go ahead, dude.
Hey, he's been there his whole career.
So far,
He's not going nowhere.
He hadn't had anything to keep him there. He
All I'm
doesn't have anything
saying-
to give him away, dude.
all I'm saying is if people start abandoning ship, that's their only trade chip.
He ain't going nowhere.
That's their only trade
If
chip.
they're smart, they would never trade him away because he is always somebody you can build around.
That's
You
fair.
keep him happy. You keep him paid. You keep him there. That's Stephen Curry. Fucking.
What if people abandon ship? Steph Curry's the only one there. They don't make the playoffs. They get a high draft pick. They get another star out of March Madness, and they got to build around him. You trade Steph Curry to get 2 stars in there?
No.
All right.
Hell no. Never.
You take the
trade.
one and just let Steph Curry just work with him.
You trade Michael Jordan.
They did, didn't they? Or did he quit and come back?
Yeah.
He
After he
retired like
retired.
17 times. He tried to play baseball, remember?
Yeah, he tried to.
He was.
Strikeout.
What was it? What was he again? The
Strikeout king.
That's fair. He was the best baseball player to ever play the NBA.
Yeah, he's the best minor
Somebody
league
get this
baseball
guy a
player.
tennis racket.
Hey man, when I strike out, man, it looks terrible. But when you strike out, man, you make it look good.
Oh, speaking of that, they have a bet on my bookie. It is player props. It's come on, load, you motherfucker.
That's stupid.
I'm gonna keep. I'll come back to that.
Yeah, we're gonna better fade if the Magic are gonna win a game here.
Do the Magic win a game in the first round? You guys, either one
I'm
of you guys
fading
can
it.
go.
Fading it. They're not winning the game.
Absolutely fade that.
Yeah.
I already bet it. I literally bet it while you guys were just talking.
One game. All I got to do is one game.
All they gotta do is win one game.
I'm still fading it. I'm not betting it.
I bet it. Magic do not win a game in the first round.
They're not.
It's a good bet for you as long as I do it.
Are you betting it,
You're
Boner?
gonna get paid out, but
Yeah, they ain't gonna win.
no shot.
All right.
don't see it happening.
Next one here. Lakers trade the house for AD.
Bet. Because fucking Magic's gone, Luke's gone, LeBron's controlling that team now, bro.
Did you see who's the front runner for the new coach?
Tyronn Lue, baby.
Bro.
The guy that LeBron already controls.
Yeah,
So LeBron's going to be the head coach of the
that's
Lakers.
insane.
And the head of basketball operations.
So I don't want to look at it as LeBron already controls his decisions. I want to see it as he knows how to work with LeBron already because he's done in the past. I think of it as a coaching aspect. Okay, yeah, this
Well,
will
he
work.
already knows how much his asshole's going to gape.
But I honestly think it's going to be because LeBron can control him. But yeah, I would bet that they trade for AD.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
The Bucks sweep in the first round.
I'm betting that.
Bet.
Who are they playing?
They are playing
The
the
8
Pistons.
Pistons, who possibly will not have Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin for the entire. I don't know about the entire series.
Gryffindor.
He's got a. Wait, that's not right. He's got a sore knee, I think is what it is.
He's got a lot of.
They got nobody else without Blake. Nobody worth noting.
Andre Drummond.
Oh my gosh.
You got better fit.
Bro, are you serious right now?
Yeah, he's all right, but
He averages double, bro.
he's good in the paint.
He's amazing. He's defensive. He controls the paint. He scores. He grabs boards. What else you want out of an old guy?
Who's that? who they got after Drummond?
Fuck, if I know.
Exactly.
Fuck, dude. Blake.
That's all they got is Drummond
They better Blake on one leg.
against Milwaukee, who is the best team in the league.
Oh, yeah, they're going to sweep
Yeah.
for sure.
So,
yeah, sorry.
yeah, I'm betting that. Bet.
Boston moves to the second round.
Who do they play?
Pacers.
Ooh.
Boston's moving on.
Betting it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bet. Boston's going all the way.
Not betting that.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm fading that.
Fade boner.
Fade boner. I'll bet that, actually. I'll bet they make it to the second round. It's going to be close, but they'll
That's
do
going to
it.
be my favorite series, I think, of these playoffs is the Pacers, Boston.
I just added this one.
Get out of here.
Giannis gets traded before 2021. That is when his contract expires. He
No.
will become an unrestricted free agent in 2021.
That's crazy. No,
Fade.
Milwaukee, yeah, fade it. Milwaukee's going to keep him.
When's the last time Milwaukee had anything good? I'll wait.
You know the answer to it. Who's the
don't.
last big name to come out of Milwaukee?
I have no idea.
Hey, learn this boy something real quick. Who's the last big name to come out of Milwaukee?
Braun.
Nobody.
Are you both kidding me?
Braun.
Braun who? LeBron?
No, Braun.
LeBron?
From the Milwaukee Brewers.
Oh, get out of here. I forgot we're talking MLB now. You guys are serious.
The Big O.
Tell me,
Yeah.
man. I have no
I'm
idea.
not an idiot.
I was just trying. I
I
said
didn't
you
look
don't
it up
know.
either.
I don't fucking know.
The big O.
He's number 30.
Oscar, dog.
31?
Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
moving on to
The Nets are running away with this game, by the way.
good, dude. I hope the Knicks fucking crush him. Let's go, D'Angelo. I love that kid, bro. When he got traded from the Lakers, that was the best fucking thing that ever happened for him.
Are you boys ready to move on to NBA trivia?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna do this. How did I had two setups here.
Phillies 3 for 22 from the
Trivia
3-point.
segment. We're just gonna give you guys a point for if you get it right, you get a point.
Okay.
Everything's worth 2 points. Everything's from the paint.
Oh, everything's from the pain, huh? We're not doing 3-pointers?
All right, we'll do 3 points.
Bitch.
Fuck.
All right, everything's worth 3. Kyle Crown, hit your buzzer, please. All right, hands on the table. I don't know how quick some of these are go. Hands on the table, you cheating son of a bitch.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Let's go.
I don't know how quick some of these are going to go. So, get ready to go. Which player holds the record for most points in a game?
Oh, shit.
Boner.
Will.
Will Chamberlain at 100.
If I say it at the same time, can I still get a point for that?
No,
We split it.
He buzzed in.
One and a half,
One and a half.
one
One and a half. All right, 3-0 Boner.
So if I hit the buzzer first, but you blur out the answer first, you get the points.
Hand on the table.
Oh shit.
All right, Boner.
Quit trying to chime in here. You're cheating.
Wait.
Fuck, you didn't even ask the question yet.
I think he's.
What's your answer?
Steph Curry.
He's right. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was about to say, I fucking quit.
I quit.
I was about to jump out that window.
This trivia's done.
Which player holds the record for most assists in a career?
Oh,
Boner.
Nash.
It's not Nash.
that was my guess.
Can I get 3 points if neither one of you guys sees? Because I would have made them way harder if that. Well, they might be hard. I don't know how far your NBA knowledge goes.
Not very, obviously.
You want to take a guess?
I'm going to say a guess. Is
Go
his
ahead.
last name Terry?
Nope. Last
Damn.
name's not Terry. It is John Stockton,
Stockton,
with
yeah, that was-
15,806.
Stockton or Pete Maravich was one of my other two. How high is Nash? Do you don't know?
I don't know. I
All
just
right.
have Stockton's up
Damn
there.
it.
Hands on the table. This might be a quick one.
Hold on, let me make sure my buzzer's not fucking retarded.
How did I forget about Stockton?
Which player was the first pick in the 2003 NBA draft? Boner.
Kevin Durant. Oh, no.
that's his answer.
That sounds like his answer. Crown him.
LeBron?
LeBron James.
I for the dramatic effect there.
It is now 3-3.
Let's go.
Boner's really upset with himself.
Man, as soon as I said it, I was like, "Oh, I didn't his name." Plus, Kevin Durant didn't even get picked first; he got picked second. He got picked over some guy I've never fucking heard of.
So that's you shooting yourself in the foot there.
Hands on the table, please.
Oh shit! Huh? All right, we're good.
I literally almost just read the answer off. Jeopardy style.
What is?
Who is the shortest player of all time? Boner.
Mosey
You didn't even
Bogues.
finish the question. It's
Muggsy
bullshit.
Bogues. 6-3. Boner's winning 6-3. What team? Oh, hands on the table. What team holds the records for most wins in a season? Crown them.
Let's go. The Warriors.
6-6.
Cheating bastard.
I waited till the question was over.
How many questions we got left?
6-6. You have
3.
1, 2, 3. You have 4 questions left.
Well, I can't count. Numbers aren't my thing.
Math.
It's 3. I don't know where 3 of these are going to go. The last one. What coach holds the record for the most consecutive years coaching? Boner.
Popovich.
Not Popovich.
You didn't think you finished the question?
Crown. What coach holds the record for the most consecutive years coaching a team with a 500 record or better? There's only one more very specific coach with a huge name. Crown him.
Is it Phil Jackson?
Phil Jackson with 20.
Hey, next time, no fucking clues.
How about don't buzz in before the question's over?
My guess honestly had nothing to do with what he was going to say.
I don't believe you at all.
That's fine.
I don't believe.
What's the score? 9
My
to
nose
6.
ain't growing.
I don't believe
9 to
you.
6. 6 to 9. Crown is winning 6 to 9.
That's
3
all right.
questions left. Hands on the table. What team was Kobe drafted to? Boner.
Pelicans.
Negative.
Damn it.
I guess I could take a guess.
Crown them. Take a shot.
I know they're dog shit.
Detroit.
Negative.
Damn. Who was it?
Suns.
I will put your hands back on the table.
Multiple choice here. Give us 4.
Go. Boner. All right, here's your multiple choice.
This is horse shit.
This is the most bullshit thing ever. I was like, what am I supposed to do?
All right.
He's got to think of 4 teams now.
Here's your multiple choice.
2 can't be the ones we guessed already.
What was the fucking question?
What team was
What
Kobe
team was
drafted to?
Kobe drafted to?
Think of 4
The
teams.
MLB Bucks, the Charlotte Hornets, San Antonio Spurs, Toronto Raptors.
It's the Hornets.
It was the Hornets.
Yeah.
9 to 9.
As soon as you said Hornets, I was like, fuck.
I thought he was gonna read them off, bro. I was like, all right, I'm waiting to hear the right.
The MLB Bucks. Who the fuck are the MLB Bucks?
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I was like, it's clearly not them.
It's not the first one.
Fucking
All right, so it's 9 to 9. There's
9.
2 left, and they're going to go very quick. So put your hands on the table.
We're ready. Let's go, dog.
An iconic NBA moment known as the shot. Boner.
It's Jordan.
The answer is Michael Jordan. The question was who took it.
It was in the finals. It was game 3 of the
12
finals.
to 9. Crown him. Can you buzz in before Boner on this last question?
Yeah. Sure.
I won't look.
Hands on the table. Short, white guy, good haircut. I don't know.
I hit it at the same time.
All right.
Archidiakono. It's a tie.
That's all the questions I had. I don't know what the score is.
Technically, I hit it first, so it's a tie. We're going to chalk that up in the tie category,
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
even though Boner cheated on half the ones.
Michael Jordan.
Didn't even finish the question.
He said go.
He should get minus points for guessing before you finish.
He scared the shit out of me with the whole go thing.
All I literally said go, and there was 3 seconds before anybody buzzed in.
I know what you were talking about.
I didn't know what to do, man.
All right, so right now there's going to be an NBA redraft. Kyle Crown, you have so everybody is a free agent. Everybody in the NBA is a free agent. Kyle Crown, you have the very first pick of an NBA redraft. Go. Kyle Crown is on the clock.
I'm gonna just stick with my everything and go with Giannis. He's young and he's a great player.
Do
in every
you
aspect.
want to go 1, 2, 3, or do you want Boner to have a 1 pick also? How do you want to do this?
Let's go one.
I'll go 2.
You want
I'll
2
take
overall?
I'll take 2.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll take 2.
Boner,
Everybody in the league, right?
anybody in the NBA except Giannis, because Kyle Crown just picked Giannis as the overall number 1 pick in 2019 in the NBA draft. Boner, you are on the clock with the second overall pick. Steph Curry.
I didn't see that. I thought he picked Durant for sure.
Is
Nah,
off
dude,
the
he's
board.
not a team player.
Mikey Wilson, gambling
I don't like the way you're
degenerate,
looking at that
He's
camera.
freaking me out, bro. I thought there was
is on the
somebody over
board.
You are freaking out.
James Harden with the 3rd overall pick of all time.
Shocker.
All right, let's. Someone want to take on this day?
It's actually the top 3 in the run for the MVP, I think. I think Curry's number 3.
Who wants to take on
I
this
think
day?
PG's number 3, bro.
Oh, no,
Paul
you're right.
George.
Yeah, Paul George. Yeah, you're right.
I'd pick Luka too.
Hey, you put... Yeah, I was honestly favoring Luka, but I was like, nah, John's only 24.
Yeah, he's. Stan Musial in 1962 on this day scores his 1869th run, a new NL record. And in 1963, a year later, actually, 1 year to the date, same day, because on this day, in 1963, Pete Rose triples for his first Major League base hit.
Greatest hitter of all time. That's not in the MLB.
Let him in the Hall of Fame.
All right, I'm not,
Not in the
Hall of Fame.
MLB.
You get it.
I also have a random fact.
It's crazy.
The inventor of the Frisbee was cremated and made into a Frisbee. Not joking. They cremated him and used the ashes and made a Frisbee.
Where's he at?
He invented, his name is Walter Frederick Morrison. He invented the Frisbee in 1948, which was originally called the Pluto Platter.
I knew that.
Okay. I'll give you credit for it.
I knew that.
You had something going on in your head there, so I feel like you might have known that.
I feel a little weird now.
The wheels were turning. I don't think I would have spit it out. But when you said it, I was like, oh, that's
Pluto Platter.
Platter.
In 2010, he died at the age of 90, and his family cremated him and turned him into a Frisbee.
90?
Age of 90.
Holy fuck. Back
he was,
then?
well, he was probably still throwing a disc.
He
around.
died in 2010. That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, he lived in the other century.
90 years
Oh, yeah.
before that. Hey, we were born in the previous century, too,
He's
dog.
almost in the other one, though. Fuck. It's old, bro.
Thought that was a pretty cool random fact, man.
I like
didn't think
that.
You guys knew that.
I like
All right, that brings us to
That's cool. I love
NHL
Frisbee.
talk. Laces in, balls out. We're talking hockey. We're not gonna dive in too much into hockey. That might be next week. We might jump into a little bit more hockey. But what we did last week was the 3 of us and Kyle Hitchcock filled out brackets for the NHL playoffs. We did who was going to win each series and how many games each series is going to happen. What I want the boys to do is run around the table. I'll go first. What I want
Literally run around the table. We can't. You got to move a little bit so we can fit.
We'll go around the horn, and we'll tell the listeners what our final matchup is. I really did think that all of us were going to have the same matchup. Crown him through his curveball. I don't know what Kyle's is. I should have texted Kyle and asked Kyle. I'm looking at a Tampa Bay Nashville playoff. Not looking so good.
No, it's not. Boner, you got the same one, right?
Yeah.
So it's not
Love
looking
hockey.
good. I also have Tampa in the finals, clearly.
I watched Boner fill his out, and as he was filling it out, I was like, fuck me.
Identical. Yeah, way to go. Fade Boner.
I kind of gave Tampa the kiss of death.
Yeah,
I
you sure did, right.
Apologize, kid. I'm sorry.
They're down 0-2 right now
I'm
against
sorry.
the fucking...
Did they score last game?
Hey, who are they playing right now?
Jackets.
I can't believe
My
the
goddamn
the
Jackets.
fucking Jackets are up 2-0 against Tampa.
They're from Columbus. and
They better
wear
figure
blue
that shit out.
jackets.
Hey, the Jackets, if you do an exact series on my bookie, the Jackets, Tampa Bay, if the Tampa Bay wins 4-3, it pays out plus 700.
Oh.
They don't think that the Tampa Bay Tampa's still going to win this series.
Oh, yeah.
They don't think
No
the Jackets are
shot.
going to win one more game? 4-3? It's not going to go to game 7?
Hey,
Plus
man.
700? That's the best odds on there.
They're willing to pay people is what's going on.
I took it. I bet on it already. Bet
You
on it
should.
during the show.
Yeah, so I do have Tampa in the finals, but I have them against the Calgary Flames. That's who I have in my finals. I actually have, also surprisingly, I do have confidence in Nashville, but the fact that they lost to the Stars the first night, like that kind of blew me away a little bit. I was like, the fucking Stars?
Well, here's
Me
what
too, bro. It's crazy.
here's what me and Hitchcock talked about. It's the reason they play a series. Something crazy happens, an injury happens, something like that, like somebody can't play or somebody can't go. They play a series to whittle out all those little bullshit factors, and the best team, the cream rises to the top in a series. Anything else on NHL?
I always said that even if the Blackhawks would make it, everyone's like, they're not going to go far because they've been so up and down. But the playoffs, anything can happen. So I've always said that, and look where we're at now. Like Tampa Bay, clear favorites are down 0-2. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
All right, we're gonna move on to.
Hey, that was pretty good. All of our heads popped up.
Get this microphone back in front of my face here, and we'll go back to our riddles. The riddles this week are going to be fairly easy. I've been so busy this week.
Yeah, we know.
Not sitting in front of a computer for 8 hours really changes how much how much effort I put into this podcast.
It's a good thing you got me and Boner here.
Well, this was an easy week for you guys because it was heavily NBA.
Fuck, dude. That last week was like killing me.
All right, I have 2 here. This one's going to be real easy. Do you guys want to buzz in, or how do you want to do
Yeah,
it?
we always buzzed in.
That's fine. Let's buzz in.
Yeah.
As
I'm
soon
ready.
as you know it, buzz in. Hand on the table.
Encyclopedia.
Hand on the table. Hand on the table.
It's on the table.
No, it's not.
It is.
Hand flat on the
Oh,
table.
flat on the table.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ. I have a face, but cannot see. I have hands, but cannot.
It's clock.
It's a clock. Oh, it's not a clock. I need the full answer. I have hands, but cannot touch. I am a member of the family, but not related to you at all. Boner.
It's a grandfather clock.
No, I'm a
does it
member.
matter?
I'm a member of a family, but not related to you at all.
I understand. I understand it exactly. I wish that Boner wouldn't have answered before the fucking question ended, but that's fair.
I said buzz in as soon as you know.
I finished the question.
Yeah, and then you finished the question, and then he already knew. He already said the answer, so I was just,
No, he did.
I was kind of done. He said clock.
All right, I'm going to give you this other one. I spelled English wrong. Say a sentence that contains every letter of the English.
The quick brown fox jumped over the fence.
No. No, that's not right.
No, it's not right.
There's no Z in there, cuz.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm like, where's the Z?
You're very close, though.
I know. Which one? What am I missing? What word am I missing?
I've never actually heard that before, so you guys just, I don't know the answer
It's
to this.
in like every fucking textbook that I've
Yeah.
gotten homeschooled for.
I didn't think.
Yeah,
I
it was
didn't-
even in my college textbooks.
I don't read, so
I don't read either, man. I had digital textbooks.
The answer is the quick brown fox jumps over a lazy dog.
Oh, a lazy dog. Okay. I knew he jumped over some shit. Fence, lazy dog was different.
I probably heard that once, but I don't remember it.
I obviously don't remember it either.
You were closer than I was.
I was pretty close. I'm not gonna lie. A couple words wrong.
Yeah, summer.
All right, that moves us on to the NBA segment. Kyle Crown, how'd your White Sox doing, man?
Bro,
Hit the
bro.
over last night.
Bro,
I made some money last night.
bro.
He is way too excited.
Jimenez hit 2 dingers last night
Let's
against the
go.
Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. Let's
Fuck,
go.
I'm all about White Sox right now. Hey,
and they won a shortened game because of the rain. Let's
how
go.
about
What was the score of that game?
9-6-9? How about what's his name? Anderson, Tim Anderson.
Bro,
Jesus Christ,
He's
swinging
on-
at a beach ball
he's-
right now.
He also had a web gem today. I don't know if anybody's seen it. He had a layout play. It was fantastic. Today's Saturday, by the way. Just go back and look at it if you haven't seen it. He is killing it right now. He has for shortstop through up to Friday's games. I'm sorry. So today's Saturday. I don't know how yesterday played out for all the stats. He leads all shortstops in batting average, OBP, stolen bases, and OPS. That's heading into Friday's game. That's all shortstops. Think of all the shortstops in the league. The kid, he's doing great right now. So
There's at least 30 shortstops. Right? Gotta be 30.
at least
So.
you're not even counting backups.
No.
And Machado plays both.
Yeah. They're Machado.
Idiots.
Their pitching is god awful right now, and I want to cut myself. So they've given up their starting pitching has given up 47 runs out of the 53 runs, and it's only been 2 weeks of baseball. Starting pitching,
50 runs.
it's not even the bullpen. It's just everything is bad on the pitching side right now. So we're kind of missing Kopech. Can't wait till he comes back next year.
How long?
He's out the full season.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
ain't
damn
playing.
shame.
So
He'd be able to swing, but that's about it.
yeah. So I mean, we got
Can he
Anderson.
swing it?
Nah, you can't swing.
Nah. Anderson is obviously the highlight right now. Jimenez finally, showed some strength with 2 dingers last night, Friday night. That was fantastic. But
He was coming around.
still early. So, like I said, as long as they go 500, I'm okay.
Is he 21?
I think he
Jimenez?
is exactly
I have no
20,
idea.
20 or 21. Yeah.
Boner, how about your Cardinals, bud?
We're finally getting hot, dude. Carpenter just got extended. We're finally hitting the fucking ball. Andrew Miller finally can strike somebody out.
Ooh, you're an Andrew Miller fan now, huh?
Bro, no. Absolutely not. Because he's sketchy every time he steps on the mound.
I was a huge fan of his a couple of years ago.
4 years ago when he was
Yeah.
good. And then dog shit.
When he was fighting against the Cubs, you were crazy about, oh, it's Miller time. Oh, it's Miller time. Oh, it's Miller
I was
time.
hashtagging that all over the place.
It's Miller time.
Hands team. Nope.
I caught my microphone earlier when it fell.
As such,
What is going on?
mid-season form, dog.
Dropping fucking meat
You know, we're getting hot,
sausages.
though. Getting real hot. We just swept the Dodgers.
That's a good sweep right there. The
Fuck the
Dodgers are
Dodgers.
fucking playing great.
Carpenter, 2-year extension, $37 million guaranteed money. Good deal. Good deal.
Plus side is they don't have to worry about the Cubs because they're terrible. Now the only concern is Milwaukee.
Really, I'm not even worried about Milwaukee.
You should be.
No.
You should be.
'Cause
You should be worried about the Cubs.
I
Dude,
already
they're gonna
talked-
find it.
Their pitchers
I already
can
talked-
rake.
I already talked to
Oh,
everybody.
breaking
my
news!
God.
Breaking news! Chris Davis got a hit today.
No way.
He got a hit today, and they're playing who?
The Boston Red Sox.
Oh, his first hit's against the Red
going better.
Sox. The Red Sox, huh? He got his first hit. I think. We're gonna have to edit. We're gonna have to edit that out.
You okay?
Hey, Mike, you okay? Is Mike?
Because his name's Mike. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. So, Chris Davis got a hit today. That's exciting because it was against the Red Sox too. What are you doing over there,
Well,
dude? It fell. Timber. You ain't never heard a Mike fall in the woods? That makes a noise. right?
goddamn, there's a fucking bear wipe his ass with a white rabbit.
I can't wait till he comes back in here. So
He
can
could pick
talk
up his
shit.
own mic.
Yeah, fuck him.
But yeah, did you see Yachty played third base?
Did he really? I
Yeah,
didn't see
dude,
that.
his fucking major league debut at third. Guess how many putouts he had?
Zero. I was going zero.
Zero attempts too. Nobody hit the ball to him. I think they struck out the side. I think they were running out of people, and they were just like, "Yachty, you want to play fucking third?"
Or they? Why did they run out of people? They just.
I think Carpenter was feeling ill because he didn't play the last couple games either.
Oh,
So I
okay.
think because Carpenter's our third baseman since we got Goldie.
That's his. I mean, that's pretty exciting, but you still got to worry about Milwaukee. Like I said, as I was in the middle of that before I jumped to Chris Davis, their pitchers have how many home runs already? Probably a handful.
Probably more than half the teams.
Their pitchers. It's
They
insane.
rake, dude.
But like I also
Got a
said,
hit over here.
like I also said, I think it was in the pre-show. I think the whole league might break the home run record this year. The way teams have been hitting. Chris Davis with a K.
The one on the A's.
The one on the Oakland Athletics actually is the first hitter to
The good one.
double digits home runs with 10 home runs. Not the bad Chris Davis, but the good Chris Davis. Because the bad Chris Davis is fucking bad.
Terrible.
Just like
I've been trolling him all week on Facebook. It's been fantastic.
So dog
just
shit.
sharing everything because he can't get a hit. 0 for 50, possibly 54 or 5 before he got that hit today. But it was a little blooper to right field. Nice. I'm gonna say blooper. I guess it was a solid hit.
So it wasn't a home run.
No shot. It was a home run. I don't know why anybody would think it'd be a home run. I mean, I guess maybe because it was against the Red Sox, but that's about it.
We're still talking about the Red
Oh yeah, because we got to get on the subject of the Red Sox, dude. It was a good play-in. right to the Red Sox. And then you dropped your mic. You fuck. Hey, figure it out over there. Maybe. The Cubs also are doing pretty well. I think they won today. No, they were losing when we turned the channel.
I think, they had bases juiced, and then Contreras struck out.
Shocker.
Shit.
I don't know if anyone's seen it. Baez was hitting lefty home runs today. Impressed, but also don't know why he's doing it in batting practice. I have no idea.
Isn't your team like 4-9?
He's a good athlete. I'll give him that, but he still was.
Team's 4-9.
He still was the runner-up
Ish.
MVP to Yelich. So I'll take that win.
Runner up, bitch.
Ain't good enough. Just like Harden's about to be. Just like
Damn, dog.
Mahomes was to Breeze.
Motherfucker.
Remember all those MVP and you bet me again on another MVP. He's about to go 0-4 in major sports MVP runs.
I'll be okay, cuz.
So how those Red Sox, even though they decided to give up Chris Davis's first hit?
I thought for sure we'd be done talking about this by the time I got back.
They're not doing so hot, man.
They're not doing so hot. I'm still not worried, but I mean,
They were on a winning streak, 2 in a row.
a couple dubs wouldn't hurt here. I bitched about them not being at home to start the season, and then they go home and they lose to the Orioles.
The fucking Orioles. Hey, they did have a walk-off, Mitch Moreland. Right? He hit the walk-off hit? Or he's just been doing well?
No, he walked off the other day, but I mean, what the fuck?
Hey, as long as the Yankees lose, I'm okay, and they're playing my boys.
They
so
did lose, cuz.
I don't know how today's going, though.
Let's jump on to Variable Comparable. We didn't write anything down for 7th inning stretch, so we're just going to go to Variable Comparable. We're done talking about NBA or MLB.
Yeah, because your Red Sox are ass, and Chris Davis got his first hit.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Let's move on to Variable Comparable. Who's that? Ozuna?
That's Marcel Ozuna.
Didn't you
He's
write
on
that
the
down?
Cardinals.
I didn't write it down.
I wrote that. I don't know if you guys seen it, but
That was a great play.
Marcel Ozuna tried to rob a home run, and as soon as the ball was hit, he darted straight back to the fence. They were playing the Dodgers. Straight back to the fence, scaled the wall, turned around, looked up, and the ball dropped about 15 foot in front of him.
On the warning track.
On the warning track, and then it bounced over for a ground roll double. The Dodgers bullpen blew up,
They're
laughing,
cracking up.
and then Ozuna was making excuses on the field. No, the excuse is you're a fucking idiot.
You're an idiot. That was a
I would trade him.
read.
I would have traded him on the fucking spot. You humiliate my team like that.
Terrible read.
Fucking idiot. If he would have stayed on the wall, he might have prevented the ground roll double. I don't know if that is what he was trying to do and he just lost balance, but he should go with that story. He's a fucking idiot.
The only story he's got worth listening to.
Worthless.
So the Variable Comparable this week, we're going to go out and try to rob some home runs. We're just going to get decent fence.
It's got to be a 6-foot fence.
Lake Ridge.
I don't think that's a 6-foot fence.
No, it's only because
tiny
me and
fence.
you're gonna flip over that fucking fence. if we
Lake
try to run.
Ridge.
Oh,
The
it still
softball
needs-
field.
Did they
it's
redo
like,
the fence?
It's like 10 foot.
Oh, I didn't know they redid. I haven't
No,
been
it's
back
not.
there in
I've
a
been
while.
back there with Kenny. It's not.
It's pretty tall, dude.
No, it's not.
It's at least 6 foot.
No, it's not.
I have to go to a softball field, but we can't go to Highland. They got them locked up.
You got that baseball field.
We'll figure it out. We'll get to a baseball field. We'll try to rob some home runs. We'll just throw over the fence, and if you can get up, grab it. We'll see what our record would be. Like throw like 3 or 4 over the fence, and if you catch 3 or 4, something like that. They've
I'm
been
okay with
robbing home runs like crazy this year.
Like Trout.
Oh, the Yelich and Trout last week.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yelich bombed one. Trout got up and stole it, and then Yelich just little tip of the cap. Little
It's pretty. It's good to see those two.
best to the best.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Let's move on to rants of the week.
I got nothing to rant about.
Nothing. Because by taking a small claims court, it'll just drain 8 hours out of my life, and you probably won't show up. And if I finally got the judgment, you just stick me anyway. So what I'm gonna do is piss and moan like an impotent jerk, and then bend over and take it up the tailpipe. You've been here before, haven't you?
All right, let's move on to rants of the week. You scratched my gut. Right here.
Where?
Right here. All right, Boner Crown, you got anything, bud?
No, dude. I kind of went off on a tangent about Jonathan Harden, but that's about all I got.
I just want to say that Ozuna's a fucking idiot.
And Plaza sucks.
Plaza is dog shit.
Even though we swept last night. I keep looking up future bets on MyBookie, and it's driving me crazy that MyBookie puts their future bets in alphabetically. I want to know who the favorite is. Put the favorite at the top. Put it in numerically from 0, or I guess from lowest to highest. Because from 0, the negatives. I don't know where the negatives will fall if you do it from 0, but just put the favorite at the top. But I can't. I'm not done.
Not doing it. He's not doing it.
Not doing it. Put the fucking favorite at the top. I'll use my bookie a lot more. Oh, shout out AWI. I won. WrestleMania started, and I won $40 right off the bat. I bet that, like back in like October, I bet that Hollywood Hulk Hogan, not Hollywood Hulk Hogan, but I bet that Hulk Hogan would be on WrestleMania. Alexa Bliss comes out and goes, if I want a WrestleMania moment, I'll snap my fingers and make it happen, just like this. And Hulk Hogan music hit, and I went, I won $40.
They had a lot of old people on there. Did you see them all?
It was awesome.
Nash and what's his name? Is Dr. Scott Hall.
They were doctors. Yeah, that was one of my favorite WrestleManias for sure. It was definitely a face WrestleMania. You got everything you wanted, and then you wanted to see the Hardy Boys for the tag titles, but for some reason that was the next night on SmackDown, and it was ruined by Lars. We're not a wrestling podcast.
Yeah,
but
it was fun to watch though.
I won $40 right away as soon as WrestleMania started. It was sick. Let's move on to Wagering Degenerate. We need a plan for Wagering Degenerates. I'll work on that tomorrow.
That's a good idea. I like
we need
it.
a plan for Wagering Degenerates.
Hey,
go ahead. Ask him.
Who's in first this week in Wagering Degenerates?
Well, so let me take a look at this Google Docs here.
Zoom in. Blow it up a little bit. Can you see the name?
Yep. I'm in first here with 22 points. And my brother is in second with 21 points.
Hurts a little bit.
Crown is all the way down in third.
What?
20 points. Sad day. Sad day.
We're all pretty close here. Everything's a point off.
Our guest is 19, so it goes 19, 20, 21, 22.
But I guess that doesn't change the standings.
Nope.
Not at all, bud. So why don't you give me your spoiler, Crown?
I'm going to go NHL. I'm going to go tonight's game, Saturday night's game. I'm going to go the Calgary Flames minus 230 versus the Colorado Avalanche. I got faith in my Flames here winning. So let's hope that happens. Hey, Boner, what is this freaking spoiler that you got written here?
Hey, man, it's I think his name is like Xavier Goudon.
Gudong.
He's minus
Are you sure it's not Gaudong?
Gaudong. Minus 2,000 over Judge M. It's a snooker match tomorrow.
What is snooker?
It's a form of billiards.
Okay. I didn't know that, so that's why I asked.
It's a form of billiards. The table's bigger, pockets are smaller, a lot more strategy involved.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely not easy.
All right.
So
That's
we
nice.
can't do it.
I
tried it once.
I can't even play pool.
I lied.
So.
I've never done it. Whew, sketchy. Mike, what's your spoiler there? It's not better than mine.
Is today the 13th? What's
Yes.
today?
Yes.
So
Saturday the 13th.
I got Nashville Predators over Dallas Stars today at 6 p.m. Minus 165. Nashville Predators over Dallas Stars. Crown 'em.
It's a good bet there. I like it. For my spread, I got the Thunder OKC +3 versus the Blazers Sunday night. I hope that hits. I know it's going to be a good game to watch.
Very good game.
So let's hope that hits.
Very good game.
What about you, Boner? What's your
My spread is the Bucks minus 12.5 versus the Pistons. I think they're going to slap them. 30 points.
Yeah.
30-point dub right here.
Especially without Blake.
Yeah. Mike?
Took my spread. Tampa Bay Lightning minus 1.5 over the Jackets. It's a +205 bet. That happens tomorrow at 7 p.m. It's a do or die for Lightning. You don't want to go down 0-3 and be favorited, especially away. This game is do or die for Lightning. They have to win this game.
Yeah. They'll figure it out.
The spread is minus 1.5. I hope they win by 2.
We'll see. I mean, the way they've been playing out, they got to win first. Who cares? So my over-under, I'm going basketball. We're going to go to Sunday night's game, which is the Houston Rockets versus the Jazz. Their over-under set at 214. I'm going to hammer that over because I think Harden's just going to try to play out of his mind. So what about you, Boner?
Funny,
I think you
say
copied
something.
me a little bit there.
Funny you should say something about this game because I was actually putting my bets in the doc, and I seen Crown put one bet in, and I was like, not fucking bad, Crown.
Yeah, let's just copy it.
So I stole it. I got the Rockets versus the Jazz. I got it over. Hammered the over at 214.
I'd like to say he's giving me the kiss of death here, but I can't say much because he's currently in first in the point standings.
Yeah, we gave him a lot of shit.
Let's change that KOD to kiss on dick. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to do that at all.
Okay.
Nope. It's not going to happen.
Mike, what's your over-under?
My over-under, I doubled down on the Seattle Mariners this week. My over-under is Seattle Mariners versus the Astros over 8.5. It's minus 115, and that happens today at 9 p.m. tonight.
Saturday.
Baseball.
9 p.m. Saturday. Mariners versus Astros. Over-under 8.5.
That was excessive.
Fuck.
Did you tweet these out yet?
No, I forgot.
Good, because I think I'm going to change mine. All right, so my gamble, my wager. No, I'm not going to change anything else but this last one, this wager. So I'm going to wager 6 points. I have 20 points. I'm going to wager that the Bucks are going to sweep this series.
Dang.
So that's
Little future bet.
Yeah, it is a future bet because obviously they don't play. They play more than one game. It's going to take every other night, or they get a two
on, one off, 2 on. Should be
Okay.
Oh, they play today. They play
Should
Monday, I think, and then they play Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they
Or
should
off.
be. They might be done.
I mean, it could.
They might go every other day. I think that's how they're doing it this year. Actually, I think every team plays every other day, and then while they obviously when those teams are resting, the other teams play.
Right.
I think that's how it goes. They take 2 series from each conference and they put them in that day, and I think that's how they do it.
It's too much rest.
I'm going to wager 6 points, and we should know by next Saturday, but we could also know by the first game if Detroit pulls one out.
Tomorrow.
Milwaukee's playoff record recently in the past however many years is not that great, so let's hope that changes with Giannis. What about you, Boner? What's your gamble?
My gamble, I got OKC. It's the Oklahoma City Thunder at plus 130 over the Portland Trailblazers. 3 points.
That's it, huh? 3, huh?
Yeah,
Gotta
that's how
protect
I'm
that lead,
first.
guys.
He's
If you're a
scared.
loyal listener, you already
I'm in
know my
first.
gamble because I said I'm doubling down on the Seattle Mariners. I took Seattle Mariners plus 168 over the Astros tonight at 9 p.m. I'm gambling 4 points. Not going crazy. Gonna stay with the pack. Crown 6 points.
If it wasn't so close, I'd have bet the house.
It's not close. It's close.
If it wasn't so close, I'd have bet the house.
When do we want to end this? Do you want to
When we die.
NBA?
I think the plan was after the playoffs for NHL and NBA.
One of
right?
the playoffs. Which one do you want to do?
Oh.
NBA or NHL? It's
You don't wanna do
whichever one goes farthest.
I wasn't included.
You don't want to do both?
Whichever one goes farthest.
Okay, yeah.
So
Probably
whatever
basketball.
schedule, probably basketball, whatever scheduled to end last, that's when we will end.
Probably basketball.
All right, so that wraps it up for Mikey and the Degenerates. I never hit my buzzer. That wraps it up for us. I'm going to send it around the horn for a final thought here, and we're going to get out of here. Kyle Crown, final thoughts. Tell people where they can find you, follow you, and follow your bets.
You can find me on Instagram at Crown'em, Crown-E-M. You can find me on Twitter at Crown_Kyle. Final thoughts are, let's hope the Sox figure out their pitching. Jimenez showed some signs of life last night. It was great Friday night, 2 home runs. I like it. Other than that, I'm excited to watch these playoffs all day today, and not so much tomorrow because the Game of Thrones is coming on. But playoffs for NBA, NHL.
Like 9
So,
o'clock.
That's okay. There'll be a game on at that time, I guarantee it. I won't be watching it. What about you, Boner?
What?
What's your final thoughts, dude?
Oh,
Are you paying attention at all? Have you been here?
I'm sorry, guys. But my final go Jackets.
Gosh, your bracket's fucked if they
Go
if they win.
Jackets.
It's true. Your bracket.
But
is
my
fine.
pride is here.
What if the Jackets and Nashville
I'm buying
both
me a
lose in the
jacket.
first round?
What?
Put a jacket.
What if the Jackets and the Preds lose in the first round?
Oh, then I don't care about
I
hockey.
don't go.
bro.
Fuck. We didn't even figure out what we're gonna put on it.
Hey,
You guys better figure that out now.
baseball season.
I'm about to win.
Win what?
I
That,
don't even know what Hitchcock's matchup is.
oh yeah, yeah
Cock's
he's
gonna
probably
win.
got the same as me.
Does he?
Willing to bet.
He's probably got the Red Wings in his.
I'll
final.
bet. Well, what's your final thoughts there, bud? Chris Davis got his first hit against the Red Sox.
Lead with that.
I'm really excited to listen back to this and find out what you guys said when I left the room because you're still talking about MLB when I got back. So all I can imagine is you guys are just shitting on me. And
That was
the Red Sox.
exciting last week when I came back. I was like, ooh, what'd they talk about when I was gone?
Yeah, I'm really excited to come back and listen to this. My final thoughts. One thing we probably should have mentioned and never mentioned is the Masters is on today. Today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be real heavy golf for me. I'm just going to be watching golf.
I think it was yesterday or today was on this day Tiger Woods won the Masters. It was a 97. He by a stroke margin of 12, which is still the largest in history.
We probably should have had a golf guy on today. Talk a little bit of golf.
Yeah, we failed that a little bit.
We're degenerates, man. Easiest out in the world.
That would have been good.
You can find me on Instagram, the Great Bambeardo, instead of spaces. Go ahead and throw underscores in there. You can find me on Twitter, Degenerate Wager. You can find Mikey and the Degenerates on the interweb, MikeyandTheDegenerates.com. You can find us on Twitter at Degenerate under Mikey the Degenerate.
Man, you might figure it out eventually.
Do you know what it is?
Hell no.
We're on Twitter. You can go to our YouTube channel. Check us out.
I think it's at
Mikey
the Degenerates, at underscore Degenerates.
And underscore Degenerates.
Yeah.
We're on Twitter.
We're on. That's our Twitter handle. We're on YouTube. Mikey and the Degenerates. Search that. Our channel will come up. You can find all of our Fairable Comparables and a couple other bullshit videos. My dog's gonna start gambling again here soon. We'll see what that. We'll see. It's nice out. I want to get outside with the dog.
That's fair.
Hey, my hair's
We
so fucking
are
pretty, bro.
on
Look at that
Facebook,
flow, though.
Degenerate
So
Nation. We're about to tweet all our bets out for you guys, so you can follow that. You can follow me on Action Network at Degenerate Wager. I'm hot right now. I'm hot.
Yeah, it's burning up in here. I know.
It's not. I'm actually a little chilly. No, where you going,
Cuz, come back.
I don't want to catch on fire.
I'm just saying, I'm not missing on bets right now. So follow me until the wheels fall off.